We're going to learn more about the Fingerling fish sale. It's by the Allen Soil and Water Conservation District, and joining us today, the District Administrator, Casey Heilman. Thanks for coming today.
Well, thanks for having me, Holly.
Okay, so you're selling little tiny fish. First of all, tell us, why is that important? Why is the sale of fish and the people being able to buy them an important thing for the environment?
Well, it's for their ponds, and I want to make sure people know that these are little fingerling fish, and they're to help the health of your pond. You want a good food chain in that pond. You don't want all fish that are aggressive, and you don't want all fish that are just going to eat little insects. So the more variety you have, the better the food chain is going to be. And these fish come to us live, so they're not frozen or anything like that. But they come live, and you can put them right into your pond, and they'll help with the health.
All right. So you mentioned different kinds of fish. So what are the choices, I guess, this year?
This year we have 10 varieties, and the most popular so far has been our largemouth bass, perch, hybrid bluegill, catfish. We also have minnows, which are feeder fish, and that's always important to have in your pond, especially if you have a large amount of bass, because that's going to help keep them fed so they don't eat your bluegill.
I mean, can you help people decide? I mean, like, I assume the size of their pond depends on how many fish they really need. Can you help with that, or do people just kind of guess?
Well, you can always call our office, and we can do our best to help you out. I know the Ohio State website has some good advice on how much fish you want per your size of pond, but we can help you with that.
All right. So most of these fish, people will fish them. I mean, it's good for their pond, like, to keep it clean, but also, I guess, you can fish in your own pond, too, and use these. That's probably one of the fun things to do.
Oh, yeah, and then you know exactly where your fish is coming from, what it's eating on. This year we have perch, which is a huge draw. I like the taste of perch. I don't know about you, but it's kind of nice. You know exactly where it came from. You caught it and just fry it up. Okay.
All right, so are they different prices then for the kind of fish that you want to buy, or are they all kind of the same price?
They're all different prices. I think our white amore, it's $18, I believe, for just one, but that is a more expensive fish, and you put those in your pond to help eat the algae and that sort of thing. Whereas I believe bluegill, it's $28 for 25, which is a good deal if you think about, how big they get and all the benefits.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you need to start thinking about this and order soon, because there is a deadline.
Yes, the deadline is on May 8th, end of day. And you can order either on our website, there's a link, on our Facebook page, there's a link to PayPal, or you can always call the office and I can get you a form. But you have to order by the end of the day, May 8th, and you have to be able to pick up those fish in person on May 16th from 10:30 to 11:30 at the Allen County Fairgrounds. And we do ask that if you are ordering fish, plan on bringing a container big enough to hold those fish, line it with a non-scented garbage bag, and fill it full of your fresh pond water, because these fish are live, and once you get the fish in the bucket, they'll inject it with air, and so they make it home, so you can put it into your pond, which is very important.
Right, yeah, because you want them to be picked up, and this is one of those things you can't just leave it and I'll get it a day later. You need to pick the fish up and put them in the pond right away.
Right, they won't last too long outside of a bigger pond, a bigger environment, and unfortunately, if you don't come get your fish, you forfeit your order, and we'll have to find a home for those orphan fish.
All right, so you need to be prepared, but realize that this is a good deal, right? Because, I mean, I assume it's harder to go buy fish somewhere else, so you're making it easier for local residents.
Yes, we are. We actually get them from Fender's Fish Hatchery, and they're bringing it up, and they have an aerated tank. They're not just coming to us, they're coming to other districts as well. That's why there's a time frame. So if you're late for your order, we can't really just hang around and wait. And we don't have any other extra fish on hand. So if you want to get in on this, you need to order in advance.
Okay, so you have to be proactive and do this, right? All right, this is just one of the few things that you guys do. I mean, you do so many other things in the county. People really don't realize how diverse you guys are.
Oh, yeah. We also have our tree rebate for those living within the city of Lima. You can plant a tree and you get half back on the cost of the tree and the professional planting. So that's a fantastic rebate program we have. And you can call our office for more information. There is more to it than just that.
Right, I'm sure there is. But lots of great programs. But right now, let's buy your fish if you need some fish. So thanks for coming today.
Thank you so much, Holly, for having me.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.